Welcome to my next Shameless Season 10 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you aren't caught up to the point where I am, if you're watching Shameless, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you find out that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. And I've already seen Shameless all the way through at least one time. There are a few episodes scattered that I've seen multiple times, and for the most part, I really like this show. I think the first 7 seasons are really good. Season 8 is good, but falls in the finale, in my opinion, due to the fact that a lot of people just disappear off the show. But I guess that would be more towards Season 9, because they're in Season 8, and then there's no answer for their disappearance. And then, Season 8 is still good. Like I said, Season 9 is still okay. But Season 10 and 11 were the seasons that I did not like. So I wanted to rewatch the show. I wanted to review it for all of you. So with all that said, and actually, before I get any further, if you've seen every single episode of Shameless and want to hear my thoughts on the series finale of Shameless, I did do a Shameless series finale rant video. So click right here. It's about 20 seconds left. I'll put the link in the end screen if you want to check that out and leave your thoughts on that. But I did give my opinions on this series finale once it actually aired. It's not a review, it's a rant. So with all that said, this will be Shameless Season 10, Episode 8. The title of this episode is called Debbie Might Be a Prostitute. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. So someone throws Paula out the window to start things off. Really? So Paula's dead. She just got thrown out the window like 50, 60, I don't know how many feet it was, but it was a lot. And Lip's concerned about Fred's diaper rash, and Tammy just kind of wants to get it on, and she could care less about the diaper rash. Ian's told that Paula was found dead. The police tell him to bring Milkovich to the station as well, Mickey. And Kev and V get a check from the government for over $800, something when V was working at the hospital. Ian tells Mickey that Paula's dead. Remember in the last episode that Mickey said that we have to kill her. And then Mickey and Ian both tell each other that they had nothing to do with it. Tammy says that Liam should be doing fun kid stuff during the summer. Liam would rather do his stuff being the manager of Todd's career. Debbie tells Lip what happened with Claudia, and Lip says she thinks you're a prostitute. Ian tells Lip he thinks Mickey killed their parole officer. Tommy suggests that Kev and V invest the $800 plus that they got. Faye and Frank get to the alibi. Lori, the manager of the restaurant, Captain Bob's, talks about the special today, shrimp tater tots. Lori wonders why Carl would want to do good. Lori tells Carl he's got to go after his dreams and apply to be a cop. Liam gives Todd a pair of Apollos, even though Todd wants Jordans. Ian talks to a cop, and he tells a cop that he knows, that he's friends with, and he tells Ian to get married, as married people can't testify against each other. So Tammy's filling out an application for Fred's schooling. Debbie goes to see Claudia. She tells her that she's not a prostitute, and Claudia says, well, keep the money due to her insulting her, and they'll have a dinner date, and if you're free now, enjoy her hotel room. And tells her to do room service or spa treatment. So Faye actually has a house. Faye says her house is haunted, and that's why she sleeps in her car. She has a big house on the lake with 9 bedrooms. Frank says he can help her get rid of her ghost for good. Todd misses a bunch of shots and seems to be having issues with his shoes. He kneels during the national anthem, and Liam takes a picture of it. So was this all around the Colin Kaepernick thing? This show kind of deals with that stuff, and it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Brad talks to Lip about his kids' guardians. I think it's disrespectful, personally, to kneel to the national anthem. I know people have their their views on why they do it. But I was raised that that's disrespectful. And, like if I was at a baseball game, you got to take your hat off and put it on your chest. That's just what I know. But anyway, like I said, Brad talks to Lip about his kids' guardians. Like Lip should have a guardian for Fred. Frank and Faye arrive at the house. He says it's nothing they can't handle. He can't handle. Mickey wants advice from Terry, his father, Terry Milkovich, who hasn't really been seen much on the show lately. What are my options? And the other three recommend marriage. Kevin V invest in SR Gold. Carl goes in and says he wants to join the force. He's offered something working with youth. Ope, I'm not exactly sure. So, Loopy, a relative of Tammy's, is watching Fred. I can't remember what her name is. Aunt Ope or Opie doesn't want Fred to go back to daycare center when she's free. Faye handcuffs Frank to the bed, says let's play. Liam asks Todd what he took a knee for, because he wants Todd to be prepared for questions about that. Megan tells Debbie that she hit the mother lode. The product is burning everyone that V and Kev invested in. And I don't remember what the pronunciation of her aunt, the cool aunt that Tammy has, wants Tammy and Lip to go out and have a date. Ian tells Mickey that we should get married. Mickey says marriage is a big step, don't you think? Tessa says she can't give V and Kev their money back, but find another use for it. Carl is shown the kids he has to get in line. Turns out Shelley killed Paula, so that's the lady that worked at the ambulance place. That's a little weird. I don't remember what they go into after this. I haven't watched the next episode yet, but to make her a murderer, come on now, really? Maybe they don't. I bet you that they don't even talk about it anymore after this, but it's ridiculous. And then Kev and V try to figure out what to do with their product. Ian and Mickey fight because they both thought each other killed Paula. Mickey signs the marriage document, but Ian hesitates. Claudia tells Debbie she makes her feel all flustered and tongue-tied. She wants to go on a weekend flight with Debbie. Faye asks Frank if he remembers Kyle Holmes. She has an old video story of summer of 1995. Kyle was sentenced to 45 years in prison, and Frank says this feels like a not me problem. But Frank was involved on this, like you see younger Frank at the trial or in the court. Kevin B make a video about SR Gold being good for hemorrhoids, and Kermit's like their spokesperson. Todd's taking a knee for many things. Ian tells Mickey he loves him. He just doesn't know if he loves marriage. Mickey decks Ian. Lip tells Tammy the aunt can't be Fred's guardian. I can't remember how to pronounce her name all of a sudden. I just watched the episode. That's weird. Tammy and Lip make a deal that neither one of them die, and nobody will be the guardian of Fred if something happens to them. Carl catches someone jaywalking, and the guy says, beat it before you get hurt. And the kids that he's kind of being a mentor to, get the guy down and beat him up. And that's what ends this episode of Shameless. That was the mid-credits scene. So I'm going to give the episode a 7 out of 10, 7.0 out of 10. It was okay, but, it's obviously lacking a lot since Season 9, Season 8, Season 7, and all the previous seasons. As far as my characters in the episode, I'm going to give the male one to Liam. And the female character of the episode, I would go with either Debbie, Claudia, or the aunt. I really like that aunt that I can't pronounce her name, or I can't remember how it's pronounced. Maybe it's just something so simple. But, yeah, so pick your choice, or all of them. It is what it is. Those are my thoughts on this episode. So you've heard everything that I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Shameless and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please don't forget to Hulk smash the like button. And I cover a lot of stuff on this channel besides Shameless. So I'm guessing there's something else that you like. Go to my playlist. Dexter, Walking Dead, UFC live fight reactions, movie ranking, franchise ranking videos, movie collection videos, TV shows, series collection videos, Big Bang Theory, obviously Shameless, Lucifer, The Last of Us, Cobra Kai, Stranger Things, Game of Thrones. Yeah, I cover a lot of stuff. I don't think I'm going to cover House of the Dragon. I've watched the first season, but Just not, I don't know. I like it, but it's too much. Like, it's too much to, like, articulate my thoughts. But check out my playlist. Share the video with a friend. Put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of Shameless. What would you score the episode, and whom would be your characters of the episode? Click right here for my Shameless series finale rant video, assuming you've seen every single episode of Shameless. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. Subscribe to the channel you're watching the video anyway. Join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDevTV.